Ladies and gentlemen, I was gonna sit here and talk about GTA 6 and honestly talk about the weirdness of that whole game and how much it controls the market of the industry, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think y'all care about that. I don't think y'all care about that, right? So I'm just gonna do something that is a bit weird and I guess sporadic, and that's just to kind of just straight up yap. There's probably a title to this video, and most likely that'll be the main focus. But still, I'm just gonna yap about things. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Life's treating you well? If not, beat its ass. Because sometimes that's what it deserves. Sometimes that's just how life is. Just go to a rage room, start beating the shit out of things. Just find an employee, go ahead, give him a bat as well, so y'all can beat shit together. Sometimes you just gotta beat things. That's just how it is. No pause intended, right? I'm pretty sure we can all understand that. But regardless, though, I do just feel like yapping. I don't know why. I just do. And maybe this is just because, you know, of certain things. Maybe it's just because there's a third person that lives in my house now, unfortunately. And, you know, sometimes I just kind of have to talk a little bit more than I need to. But also at the very same time, this also could just be for the plain and simple fact that's probably in the damn thumbnail, much less the title, is that I'm dealing with a bitch ass laptop. I'm just gonna be real, gonna be honest, it is annoying. It's a relatable situation that I feel like a lot of people can very much understand, deal with, and then wants to go ahead and just drive their asses to the damn moon because they getting tired of it. Like, honestly, I've had more fights against this laptop than I had in my entire YouTube career of just having other people to come through and just being on some nonsense energy. It just feels a pain all the time, right? Like, genuinely, I want to throw this bitch out into the stratosphere. You know how Mawika punched a hole in the sky back in Natland? That's what I want to do to this damn laptop. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's an annoying time for me, right? And it's worse this time than ever before, because it runs into constant problems, right? Now, to be fair, when it comes down to, you know, doing like your regular, you know, typing or, you know, your Google searching or just simply watching some anime, it does the job fine. It's not necessarily an issue. But that's where all the fineness ends, because literally anything else, oh, it's going to Texas. It's getting booted straight to Texas because that's the treatment it needs. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. So easily one of the biggest things that we do here is edit videos and try to, you know, make these videos good, watchable, and not necessarily be shitty quality. You wanna know why yesterday's video was shitty quality with a black background, only having the damn mobile game footage to kind of pop through with two random ass images that come through when I'm trying to talk about certain things? That's because of this bitch ass laptop. The reason for that is because if I put two videos in the video itself, it basically breaks down, has a all hell and all sort of situation, start going through a whole mental gymnastics, and then eventually a mental breakdown for the system itself, and then it's just straight up telling me, yeah, it's not gonna work out. I'm sorry, it's just not how it is. Which already makes me want to go ahead and get a sledgehammer like Triple H and just slam that shit through the freaking floor. But I can't necessarily do that because it's the only thing I got right now. So it's a bit sad. But easily, that's just how it is. Like, I was going to have in yesterday's video just Genshin in the background, blur it out a little bit, and then have, you know, the mobile game footage of DXD in the foreground, and so you can at least have a enjoyable experience, a better experience than some black ass void of a screen that really just basically look like you're staring a heartless in the face. It just turned into that, right? It was beyond my control. It was getting late and I had to do something. It was just a bit annoying. I feel like we all can relate to that, or at least when a laptop just doesn't want to do its job because it's a piece of shit. But what did I expect for something from the pawn shop? It did its job in college, I suppose, but I'm not in college anymore because I failed because math is hard. But that's just besides the damn point. Then there is possibly the bigger issue, I would say, that's also equally annoying and also kind of the reason why Kokatsu has been in a weird place. It's also because of the damn storage of said laptop. The storage of this laptop is basically a donkey's ass cheek on a Sunday afternoon. It is lazy and it's not going to shit properly because the digestive system does not want to work out the way it needs to, right? So easily, one of the biggest issues I have with this bum-ass machinery is essentially the fact that it only holds up to, I want to say, 120 something gigabytes. That is not a lot of gigabytes to hold Kakatsu, right? Now granted, the game itself, the base game itself, does indeed hold up because it's like 7 gigabytes of the game. However, to get Konako, to get Mazaka, to get all the crazy wacky looking designs of characters and just other characters to chuck into the game, you literally need to have a big ass console, or at least a big ass storage space to hold and harbor all of this sort of stuff, right? Can't really work out with it otherwise, you know? And as the game progresses to get bigger because of different mods and different characters that get added to the game and things like that, over time you start running out of space, and basically you have to fight tooth and nail to keep some space on for other things, and then just add whatever you can to Kakatsu or take away what that you can, but then you realize, oh shit, there's so many things that are just valuable in the mods that you really can't do anything with. So there is very much that. A lot of the time, for these whole times since I've been using Kakatsu, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, a lot of that time has been really working with 9 gigabytes or less. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. That means I have to do a video, which obviously because I'm editing something and using video footage half the time, it's gonna eat up the storage because it's cached up somewhere, which why does the computer does that, I don't know. But then at the very same time, then you get something on Kakatsu that basically makes the system lag and makes the gameplay just very terrible, and I can't do any images because of the weak ass storage and how long it takes to produce an image. And really, that's also the reason why I can't really save video clips from Kakatsu, and that's essentially just because of the weak ass storage and how long it takes to produce it and all of that stuff. And it's not really fun with a bum ass console, or at least not a console, a PC that comes from a pawn shop that looked like it came from 2003. Do you understand what I'm trying to get at? Basically, trying to whoop the ass of doing a video and also trying to produce Kokatsu content so we get more story stuff going and random memes. It's not an easy time working with 9 gigabytes of free space. Literally, the whole entire system is taken over by Kokatsu. And at this point, when it comes to the channel, it's very much needed to have Kokatsu. I'm not gonna lie, there's no way I'm just gonna sit here and just not give you a story. I can barely give you one, but honestly, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't finish the story up in the way I would like to, because for whatever reason, while I was trying to hit the capture button to get the pictures I needed, the system breaks down because it can't use Kakatsu for whatever reason. And it's like every damn year and a half, I gotta delete Kakatsu, fix that bitch back up, because it doesn't want to do anything like an abusive father. So that's just how it is. My point is, when it comes to this video, is that very much I would like to set my PC on fire and burn it to the damn ground, become Seth Rollins, dance on its grave, and do a curb stomp. That is how I feel about this bitch ass console. I keep saying console like it's a game system. It is not. It is a PC that needs to drown in the water, have Gargura bite the shit out of it like the shark she is, or was. Goodbye Gura. I am sad that she's gone. But when it comes down to it though, I guess I am ramping up to basically kind of say, you can help. And really, this is the reason why I put the damn community post there. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, was this whole video just to ramp up, essentially just talking about this one thing in the very end, to talk about the damn community post? To a point, yes, but also to kind of just let out some frustration too, because it has been pretty much 6 years since I had that damn thing, and I would like to have a new thing, right? To not necessarily get effed over, right? A new thing that has a bigger storage than, you know, whatever this bitch ass PC is. It just needs to die. It needs to die. I'm not gonna lie, right? That is why I have it up for Throne. Yes, if you would like to help with that, I'm not saying raid your parents' whole ass purses and steal their credit cards and, you know, go into some type of weird ass bank and just go down a labyrinth of whole bunch of horse shits where orc women are at, and, you know, basically having wolfmen and beastmen and all kinds to come through to beat your ass because you're trying to steal some gold. I'm just saying, if you have basically anything that you would like to help out with when it comes down to it, it would very much be appreciated. Somebody already did, actually, with, you know, $25, so that's very nice, but we obviously need a lot more. So if you like to have better content on this channel, better Kokatsu flow, it will be a helpful adventure if you just help me out with this. Also, to kind of just add a bonus thing to it, not gonna lie, it'd be nice if I got this before my birthday on the 15th of this month, so, you know, that would be very helpful. Also, damn, it's my birthday, and really, we're kind of coming close. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to hit 24. I don't. I'm getting, oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm getting closer to death. It's not fun. But when it comes down to it, though, that's just the natural, unfortunate part of life. You get old, which means you're just one step closer to death, and I don't like that. But my point is essentially, again, this laptop needs to burn in hell for all of eternity while we try to go ahead and try to figure out something for a new one. And again, if you have any type of random ass funds, whether it's a bank heist or whether it's coming from GTA Online, you're doing the money glitch, it doesn't necessarily matter to me. If you have any way of helping with that, then please do, because dear goodness, if I had to put up with this bitch ass laptop for another year, I think I'm actually gonna just take this shit to the stratosphere, throw it all the way to the Middle East, and then they're gonna use that technology to make cows fly. That is how I feel, because I'm getting really tired of this bitch ass laptop. F this laptop and everything it stands for. Why would you have a PC that does not have good storage? Because you want people to buy a new one. I get that, but holy crap, please stop doing that. I somehow yapped for 11 minutes. I don't know how I did that, but I did that. But anyway, that's essentially, I guess, all I got to say for this one. Very strange, very random video, but I needed to complain. Well, hopefully you did enjoy, and if you somehow listened to this whole yap and was some way entertained, please drop a like and subscribe. Please do. We're trying to hit 5K, because I would like to get to that point too, because that's also some heat that's gonna be, you know, nice as well to have for me. And then you also get that pan picture I keep promising you guys about for like 5,000 years. So if you'd like to see that Shinpei pan picture, unless Shinpei just decides to drop it himself, please do go ahead, hit that subscribe button, right? And also hit the bell notification on your way out. Follow me on Twitter, and if you like to I cannot speak. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, Kofi and Cash App is available as well. And until then, it's your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.